from here, the opponent grabs, you place your hands on top, rubbing the thumbs right against your neck, and then crossing behind and going left over right. So I bring the left arm over the right side, I go into a ball kick, kicking inside the knee. As I bring my weight down, I break with the left side, I do a back elbow, hammer fist strike, then cover out. So basically, as he grabs, I go right ahead and I place my hands on top of the wrist, and then right from here, I rub the thumbs against my neck here, bringing them down, and then I go left over right here. Okay, now from here I go into a kick right inside the knee, and then here, instead of trying to change the grip here, I maintain that same grip, and I break with the left side, and then I go into a back elbow, hammer fist right to the groin, and then cover out. Okay, I'll do that one more time slow. So here, so as he grabs, break, left over right, kick inside the knee, break, back elbow, hammer fist strike, and then cover out. Okay, and that would be the technique cross-hold destruction. Okay, we're gonna now analyze this technique cross-hold destruction and how it relates and how it can be opposites to other techniques that we practice in the Kenpo system. So if we go right ahead and take a look at the first move, which is the step. So when I do the very first motion here, I step as I break. Now basically, just that one step alone, when I step to the left, it would be difficult for anybody to see whether I'm going to be doing cross-hold destruction or whether I'm going to be doing falling cross. Because on both techniques, we really take the same step to the side and we do the same thing. So from the very first move, it's difficult to tell what technique that I'm going to be doing. Now on the next technique, then we can kind of begin to see the difference on what technique I'm doing between the two of them. So in cross-hold destruction, what I do is that once I break, I take a step, I cross behind, and I go left over right in terms of the arm, okay? Then in falling cross, what I'm going to be doing is that I take a step to the left again, but now I take a step with the right, and then I go right over left, okay? And I do this by stepping to 1030. So one more time, cross-hold destruction, basically what I'm doing, I go left over right, crossing behind, and then falling cross, after the first step, I go right over left, stepping basically to 1030. So that would be, as you can see, is that we're basically, it's the same attack, but now we're doing opposites. One, you step behind, the other one, you take a step to the front. One, you go left over right, the other one, you go right over left. That's opposites. Okay, then right after that, the next movement that we do is that once I do this in cross-hold destruction, I bring the arm over this way. Is that now I'm going to go right ahead and throw a kick, a snapping ball kick inside the opponent's right knee, okay? So if we go right ahead and analyze in terms of what we're doing on the next technique, which is flight to freedom, and we look at the last kick in flight to freedom, we basically now do the same thing, but just kicking the opposite side. And I'll briefly go over it with Ming, just so we can see what we're doing. So in other words, when he grabs, and I briefly go over this, and he blocks my elbow, I take a step here, I throw the back kick, I come around here. So now, see, now I'm kicking his left leg with my left side inside the knee. So if Ming's standing there, and if he's there, when I do cross-hold destruction, now I'm kicking with the right inside his right knee. When I do the next technique, now I'm kicking with the left inside his left knee, okay? Again, that would be opposites, okay? So, and then on the next move after that, we have the break, okay? So in this case, what I'm doing is that now I'm breaking with the left side to his left arm. So I can be hyperextending, fracturing the elbow. When I do this, well, if we look at the technique beforehand, okay, that would be spiraling twig, okay? So if Ming grabs me and I hit here, once I do this, when I do this movement here I could be hyperextending his right arm. So one more time. So if he grabs, I hit here. See, I hyperextend his right arm before I go into the next move. So basically, again, we can see, thanks. Okay. As we can see that in one technique, you're hyperextending the left arm. On the previous technique, which is spiraling twig, you're hyperextending the right arm. So as we can see, there's a lot of opposites within this technique, which is cross-hold destruction. Thank you for watching the channel.